YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
By the show of hands, how many of you guys watching this video right now have an OG or a big homie you can call? Not necessarily to do any dirt for you or handle your smoke, but just somebody you can call to handle things for you in tight situations. This is what happened over the weekend when Shakur Stevenson was going back and forth with Cameron and Mase. If you guys missed those videos, please make sure you guys go watch them on my channel. J Prince came to the defense of Shakur Stevenson. If you guys do not know, J Prince manages Shakur Stevenson. He's actually been managing Shakur Stevenson for some years now. He gives him great advice, especially a young boxer coming into the game, getting all this money. You gotta have somebody there to tell you, no, do not buy that chain, do not buy that watch. Go get a house instead, go get some investments. And of course, it helps that he also has some deep street ties. After J Prince came out over the weekend to defend Shakur Stevenson and also let Cameron and Mase know that he's the one who handles all of Shakur's street business. Cam and Mase were not fazed by it. In fact, they actually welcomed any energy J Prince was putting out to them.
You gonna take all his phase and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring? All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I want to just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. Like when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. This is a lapse of judgment.
I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line Young Boy NBA up. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard, this is the first time Drake got into some shit and I hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say? This is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and get distracted and then be quiet. Nobody know that part because I should just be going viral. You bugging. You bugging, James, you bugging.
Well, today on the Joe Budden podcast, episode 742, make sure you guys go to Spotify to go check it out. Despite his rocky relationship with Cam, Joe actually spoke on the situation and he actually gave it up to Cam. He gave props to him and Mase for how eloquently they handled that situation with J Prince. Here's what Joe said.
Cam and Mase versus J Prince.
Yeah. I understand what Cam and Mase is saying.
Same.
A lot of us from New York, we don't respect, big homies. Even though we have our own, I never liked the word big homie, but I understand what they're saying as being a New York native. Just because you're respected in your city, that doesn't mean we're gonna have the same. I mean, we'll respect you, but your rules doesn't apply to us.
Cam absolutely bodied that point.
Yeah.
Like whatever you was doing on camera with NBA Youngboy, why was Shakur Stevenson seated next to you? Like if you are an OG, you have to behave like an OG at all times. So that's including that time. Mm-hmm. So if you're not gonna be it then, don't come over here and think you about to do that now. I love Mase saying, like, who is he? What's happening?
Mase smoked it.
What's happening right now? They both worded it, and it still seemed respectful.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
they didn't get out of pocket.
And like there's just a difference between big homie and OG.
Yeah, I take the OG part.
Like the OGs that's older than you, more experienced, they've been around and they teaching you, they're keeping you away from danger. They they are valuable in your life.
Yes,
they're not ushering you to some bullshit, and if you love them enough, hopefully you won't usher them into some bullshit, right? Like it's a give and take relationship. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All of that extra big homie, you tougher, you got more, y'all killers, miss me with that. Somebody would have to kill me first. Sorry. I'm just that stubborn or rebellious or whatever you want to call it.
Wack 100, who has been going at J Prince over the last couple years, he also gave props to Cam and Mase for how they responded back to J Prince as well. Wack told them this is not the 90s anymore. They do not need to tuck their tails or be intimidated by him. Now, hopefully behind the scenes, J Prince did have a conversation with Shakur Stevenson. It's obvious he still does not know how to handle criticism. So publicly, yeah, I'm gonna defend you publicly against anybody, but behind the scenes, you were kind of tripping a little bit. We still have not not heard anything yet from Shakur Stevenson after the exchange between Cameron, Mase, and Jay Prince. Hopefully this does not escalate into something else, but Shakur Stevenson needs to come out and accept responsibility for it. Post comments below, subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.